We're keeping a close eye on rising COVID-19 cases here and nationwide. The State Department of Health reporting 1,350 new cases in Mississippi as of July 5th. There were also 16 additional deaths from COVID-19 between June 13th and July 5th. And nationwide, the Academy of Pediatrics says almost 76,000 children tested positive for the virus last week. We spoke with Dr. Timothy Quinn about the case numbers. He suggests the uptick may stem from many people returning to pre-COVID norms and behaviors.
And what I mean by that is prior to the current time when things got better, which they have, they're starting to get worse again, but we were following those mitigative measures as far as wearing our mask. We were social distancing. You know, the schools were doing an excellent job. But when things got better, we started going back to normal. You see people going to large congregation events such as sporting events, children playing together. And then you have to think about the fact that a great deal of time went by where people didn't contract a lot of problems and their antibodies were lower. But now that we're coming back together, it's just all of a sudden everybody's exposed to so much, and now the infection rates are going back up. Of course, you have to look at your vulnerable population, and that's going to be your elderly population because they typically have a more compromised immune system. In this population, more people have chronic medical conditions that could cause a person's immune system not to be as strong, such as long-term diabetes, heart disease, lung disease, COPD, and so on and so on. And plus, as we get older, like myself, our immune system just is not what it used to be. But we also have to think about our very, very young, our infants, babies. Their immune system is not going to be as strong as an older kid. So we have to take all that into account and also celebrate that we can now vaccinate children as young as 6 months of age. So I highly encourage all parents, if your children have not been vaccinated, contact your medical provider and get them vaccinated because the vaccines have been proven to be effective and safe.
Vaccines are available for kids and adults alike in Mississippi, but right now only 52% of Mississippians are fully vaccinated.